Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Here's Billups. Allen outside. Got a piece of it. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Grant, one thing we know about these teams, they can both go deep into their bench. That's a luxury.
Yeah, a luxury indeed. And they don't have to worry as much about foul trouble or guys getting worn down. Credit to both front offices for building such complete rosters.
Just 4 to shoot. The kick to Durant. Hits the trifecta.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
It's Brown on the wing. Back to Payton. On the wing, Durant. He's averaging 35.5 a game. Excellent production. Jackson finds some space. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship doors.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
Here's Billups. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Kept alive.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to Brown. They double team Brown. Here's Irving. Billups with a rebound. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Durant, and that one's good. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
We call that the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Now here's Irving. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Sabonis outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Celtics lead by 3. Here's Billups. To the paint. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And Boston pushing it up now. Durant for 3. Knocks down the triple. Durant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Here's Irving. And Irving powers it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. A minute 22 left now in the first quarter. Here's Billups. Banked it in off the glass.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Sabonis outside. Brown looking around. Clock at 6. Picked by Sabonis. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Goes back up with 1 on the clock. No good at the rim. Boston on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Billups. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Brown. And there's a pick. And the jam by Brown.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
Back to Durant. Over Payton. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Boston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Durant inside. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Durant's got 10 points.
KD's shot selection is always on point. You want to concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it. Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Celtics lead by 6.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
Here's Billups. Pass to Fry.
Minnesota foul. Anderson Barrett now. First personal foul. First team foul.
Durant draws the double. Can't hit from in close. Timberwolves trail by 6. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Guys, back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Irving. Whoa!
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. To the middle. Here's Fry. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Celtics lead by 4. Pass to West. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound Minnesota.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Right side, Irving. Uncovered. West misses. Celtics lead by 4. Durant inside. No good on the shot.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Pass to Varejao. Here's Maxwell. Here's Varejao. Fry grabs a board. Here's Durant. Durant taking it in close. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
To the wing, right side. Here's Maxwell. Offline with a three. The Celtics with the lead. Into the lane. Pass to Allen. Here's Durant. And he banks in the layup. 14 points for Durant.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside Payton. It's intercepted. Here comes Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Pass to Maxwell. Here's West. Oh, Durant with a steal. Oh, KD against contact inside.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
To end the drought. And that's not going to go. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Boston out in front. They lead by 12. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Timberwolves trail by 12. Pass to Nesterovic. Inside. Here's Pierce. Kick out to Brown. And it's all from three-point range. And it's the Celtics ball. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Phillips with a rebound. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Hey, Boston, let's get going on the floor, Celtics.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Celtics lead by 12. Now here's Williams. Down low. Here's Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
The line, T.J. Brown. At the line.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Joseph. Sabonis looking over the floor. Back to Joseph. Out to the wing. 4 on the clock. Picked by Sabonis. Another miss by Minnesota.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Pass to Brown. Here's Ginobili. to Brown. The rebound by Jackson. Boston leading by 13. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Marley. Allen on the wing. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And here's Minnesota now. They're scoreless since the first half. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's Pierce. Here's Ginobili. Yet to see a basket. The shot that time not on target.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Timberwolves trail up by 13. Pass to Joseph. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Joseph. And stolen by Brown. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Jackson for 3. Again, the miss by Boston. And here's Minnesota now. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming on the free throw. Celtics lead by 13. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Brown, no good. So it's Boston now. Outside, Williams. To the middle. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Outside, Brown. They set the pick. Hauled in by Brown.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Marley, no good. Timberwolves trail up by 15. Pass to Brown. Here's Ginobili. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ginobili's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, how Jaylen Brown's facilitation skills advance the older he gets. Nice pass.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Sabonis. Left side, Durant. Tipped. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit.
49. The Timberwolves.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Boston leading by 13. Here's Billups. Pass to Durant. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Just his first turnover of the night. He's been poised and he's been focused.
Now Payton. Here's Nesterovic. Pass to Ginobili. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Allen. Ginobili gets the bucket.
This guy can really make it happen from the mid-range.
Here's Billups. For 3, Durant. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Irving looking around. He takes it in. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Celtics lead by 11. Oh, stolen by Payton. Pass to Nesterovic. Outside for Irving. And stolen by Durant. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, my goodness. Jaren Jackson Jr., get that one trending, please.
And here is Irving. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And after a first half where he didn't turn it over once, that has sure changed here in the second.
So it's Boston now. Allen on the wing. On the wing, Durant. Here's Boozer. Goes again. Oh, it misses. Timberwolves trail up by 13. Durant. Look at Durant taking advantage in the open floor.
And Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Jackson. Just in time with the putback. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
4 on the clock.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Durant. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's West. Now Irving. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Celtics lead by 17. And he drives in. Durant fires. Gets the 3 to fall. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Kevin Durant.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
And stolen by Irving. There's a screen. Down low. They need this. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
But Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Brown with the steal. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's the 3. Hauled in by Brown.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Durant with it. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too. Jump ball.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.